welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's the Just Eve Show, and I have as my guest today a very strong woman who is pursuing her love for the arts, and that's in the person of Destiny Love
Mowo, aka Onome, as everybody knows me. They were looking for a Jamaican character, like a hairdresser, so I thought, let me just audition for it. Didn't think anything of it. Right there and then, I got the role.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was the beginning of me climbing, and it was the role was very, would I say challenging? I would say it was quite stereotypical of a Jamaican hairdresser, but it wasn't challenging because I've grown up around that environment anyway, so I kind of knew who I was gonna use to interpret the character and bring it across as authentic as I can. Being a Nigerian girl, you will see this name on the mobile, but she's also playing a Jamo girl. Like really,
that's how you can tell.
Yeah. So I did a good job. It went really well, and then from there, hooked up with Uncle Ruke Mata. We did a few little TV series, and I started getting the love for behind the scenes, because I was always in the house trying to find out what's next project. I want to be involved. I don't care if I'm behind or in front, and and working with you as well as a writer, because I know you wrote most of the things I worked on in the TV series. I kind of started getting a bit more confident with the characters I needed to play and how I can put them across. And I remember once when we met in the front room, because you wrote the script, I remember being on set and you were there, and I was thinking, what if I don't do it the right way? You want me to play? How can you tell me to come and act for the first time in front of the person that wrote the script? Like, really? And I know your history as well. I'm thinking, really? And I was thinking, nerves. But I did okay.
Yes, you did okay. And I remember you asked me, how did you do? And I said, you did okay.
And I was like, just okay. I know, excellent, no thumbs up. And then, it went on from there. So the love grew more. And I started working behind the scenes a little bit more. And I started realizing that there is more to this whole entertainment than the acting that I wanted to go into, which was genuinely my passion, and it still is. And I started realizing I had a love for organization skills and making sure everything's in order and making sure the right people are on set and getting the set ready and making sure the budget is there and what we need to do. So that now gave me a title of production manager. So as the years went on, I now got a call from the Phoenix Media. Basketmouth wants to do a skit, 2014. And that was my next project, because I kind of didn't do anything in between 12, because I wanted something that was strong. I didn't want to be any extras on any movies or play a role that I knew wouldn't really put me in the right place. So I kind of tend to hold back, even though I was craving for a position to play. But I just said, you know what will be will be.
Yes.
Then I got the phone call. What's meant to be mine will be mine.
Yeah.
So by 2014, I get this phone call in January, and I was like, Tunde's like, because we've worked together in the past, and he's like, Tunde Phoenix, and I was like, yeah, I remember you did it, we talked. He's like, I want you to come in. I had to do an audition over the phone and send in the video clip of me playing a Jamaican girl, which is what I was trying to run away from, because I started being stereotyped as this Jamaican character, and I did get quite a couple of offers during the time before Basketmouth, and I turned them down because I just didn't want to be I didn't want to be put in a box and stay there, because I'm actually not Jamaican, and I do like the culture, and that's why I can express myself in that that sort of way. But then I also wanted to be respected for my English, my broken English, my Yoruba, because I do speak.
I'm not saying you said that, my Yoruba.
like an English girl, you know what I mean? I speak Yoruba. Oh, I didn't speak Yoruba well. Let me just bring the broken English there. So I got the phone call, and I thought, oh, Basketmouth, I've never done a skit before, and it would be nice. And even though they want me to play a Jamaican girl, it's not the same as being in a film. It's very short, quick, to the point. And went and done that. And it hit. Yeah. No one could believe I was actually in Nigeria. They were actually even arguing on on the on the Facebook page that no, she's Nigerian. She's even worried herself. She's a waffy babe. I'm like,
Everybody
yeah.
trying to claim
Everyone's
me.
like, no, she's Jamaican. I can see. No, she's not. She looks Jamaican. No, she is from Warri. Her name is Onome. And imagine if I was using Destiny, then it would be quite confusing for them because they
yeah.
will think, yeah, but her name's Destiny, so she must be Jamaican.
So why did you decide to change to Destiny? I've been wanting to ask that.
Because it was more a thing of where everything's changing now. When you see things changing for you in terms of where you're going, whatever's happened with Onome is not a bad thing. It's something
You're
that
just
I
evolving.
respect. I'm evolving, I'm growing. It's not because I want people to pronounce my name right. It's because I've actually had that name since I was about 13. Because when I used to go to school, my middle name is not the greatest. Come on, Maureen. Really? That's like a grandma.
Is it like a grandma? No offense to
no offense,
grandmas.
Maureen's
No
out there,
offense to
yeah, because I am
grandmas.
actually Maureen, yeah. So I just thought, no, when I was 13, I was like, I want to be called Destiny. I didn't know why. And then
Probably
last
because you were
year,
writing your,
yeah,
your
I was
destiny.
pursuing my destiny, but I didn't know at 13. I didn't get it when I called myself that name. And even when I was 18, I had a job, and I called myself Destiny at the job as well. So it's kind of been in my life in jibs and jabs, and I didn't actually understand it. It was just
Until
last
about now,
year,
yeah.
I traveled out, and I had this experience of where I thought, you know what? Not a new beginning, but I just need to be born again. Not church-wise,
Yeah,
but
but
me-wise. Like, I just need to refresh me. I do not disregard my name. It was given to me by my grandma. So I don't ever want to say
Yeah, I get
I
it.
was never that person.
Just
but
to
I had to
evolve.
evolve. And to me, it's so...
And actually, like,
it made
like,
sense.
I just like what I
changed.
look. I'm really loving what.
Onome is the chubby,
When you walked into the studio, I'm like,
excited.
okay.
Yes.
I know you used to have a radio show, the Sweetest Taboo.
Yeah, the Sweetest Taboo.
That was
That was edgy.
That was.
I was very. It was me and
have
Verona.
Absolutely have no idea the term to use other than it was naughty. Why did you? What came up? Why that idea? How did that start?
Me and Verona, we worked together with Uncle Ruke on set. We met on Rita Nazelu's set, and we were just friends ever since. Like, we grew so close. And she got a radio deal to work on Ben TV. And she was like, she didn't want to do it on her own. What do I think of joining her? Never done radio before. Don't know what switch to press, whether the microphone's going to be here, there. I didn't have a clue. So I just said, yeah, why not? I'm a risk taker because I think, it's entertainment, dabble. I like to talk. Come on. So why not? I've got a platform to talk for 2 hours. Really? I'm taking it. We went on, started doing this show called The Sweetest Taboo, and it was on after Watersheds. Don't worry, it was after 9 p.m.
Obviously.
in the night, and we were very edgy with our questions. We brought dilemmas to the table, and we kind of twisted things to the point of where we said things you were thinking, but couldn't say it out loud, and that's what I was there for as well.
Unfortunately, we can't say.
No, we can't say no.
We
I can't go there right now. No.
And you've stopped that. Why?
No, and right now I'm still doing my radio show.
Oh, you're still doing.
I still have I went from Ben to London Hot, which was like a Bombay Asian kind of station, but it was also based in Ibiza and America, LA. But I now stayed there for a year, and then obviously business wasn't that good, so they closed down. And then I went to Genesis Radio, which has been around for over 25 years, and I was so happy to get offered a time slot to do a talk show, Sweetest Taboo, but I now call it Sweetest Taboo 9. I want it to be 9 because 9 is the only number that is the biggest number in everything. I mean, add a 0 to it. 0 doesn't carry any value. So 9 was the kind of thing where I said, I'm actually reaching somewhere now. And there is nothing after 9. This is it. So Sweetest Taboo 9. So I'm staying here doing it. I've completed. I know what to do. I've even learned more about how to be in a studio, a radio station, proper radio station, by being with Genesis. I learned so much from them. and I'm still learning. So I have my Wednesday shows, which is on a break at the moment due to me having other commitments. And it's just a talk show, and I have an hour of music where I introduce Afro beats with funky house to an audience that is mostly populated with, you know, the Caribbean listeners. So I want them to see that there is this side of our music that exists, and I know you will love it because we're starting to cross over now musically. Everyone's starting to enjoy us. Everyone's starting to know who we are, like the Davidos or Lamidays, and you know, the WizKids. So everybody's starting to know who we are. So I need to introduce it through the station to people that don't really go out there to Afrobeats club nights or anything. So by doing it on the radio station, it brought another flavour to the station. So I'm the only one that plays Afrobeats. That's which is like a bonus.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back from the break, you're going to tell us some of the works that you have done. This is still the Just Steve Show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Like, it made me a stronger person. I had a weak moment, which we all do, and obviously, I'm going to go into great details. It kind of just made me think to myself, you're better than this and you're worth so much more. You've gone through so much. You won't let this little incident hold you back. So I fought more and I kept on going. I got to see what it feels like to be sticking posters on walls on the street and going out there and giving tickets and complimentaries and selling and delivering, and I did it all. I did not stop.
You're welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's the Just Eve Show, and I have as my guest today a very strong woman who is pursuing her love for the arts, and that's in the person of Destiny Love
Mowo, aka on the man, as everybody knows me.
There are other projects that you're working on. You want to tell us a bit?
Last year I just wrapped up Jennifer's Diary in London. I was a production coordinator and played a character called Susie. Susie was a nutter. She was proper cockney, skinhead, always on one. She just didn't have a clue what was going on. I'm even talking like her now. I've got into character. She was right. She was all right, little dizzy bird. She was meant to be that kind of character that was from Essex, and she was something to look out for, and success. From there, I got offered a job to do promotions for the actual TV premiere that came out in November the 3rd. No, was it the 3rd, 4th, 5th? Yeah, the 4th, 5th, and the 6th. And I worked my butt off. I couldn't believe, even I was amazed because I've never done it before. And that was another side of seeing that you need to work from like the ground up. You can't just expect to just fall into something.
Yes.
You need that, you know.
And then climb the ladder.
You climb the ladder. Your experience will now give you the strength to maintain yourself in the industry, because you know you go through so much. Even working with Funke Akindele, I learned so much. Like, it made me a stronger person. I had a weak moment, which we all do, and obviously, I'm going to go into great details. It kind of just made me think to myself, you're better than this and you're worth so much more. You've gone through so much. You won't let this little incident hold you back. So I fought more and I kept on going. Being there, networking, meeting and greeting people coming up to you. And I'm quite, as much as I look like I'm very like, you know, I'm quite a shy person and I don't like compliments because I get a bit like, although you see me going, yeah, but I'm very like, thanks, like, especially when people are like, oh my God, I saw you. I was like, yeah, thanks. I sort of run and hide under the nearest little pillow, okay? So I was I really enjoyed it, and promoting it got me to meet and greet people who were coming there. I got to see what it feels like to be sticking posters on walls on the street and going out there and giving tickets and complimentaries and selling and delivering, and I did it all. I did not stop. And then somebody walked up to me and said, look, I've got a short film coming out. Don't want to go into great details, but I've got you in mind. So I'm like, great. Lovely. It's beginning of everything. So have you started that yet? Yes, I've even had my first reading for it. And actually, I started off as a supporting actress, then I got the lead.
Wow, yeah, congratulations.
So I'm really excited. That's the project that's coming out soon.
Yeah.
We should wrap up by the end of the month.
Oh, that's
yeah, we're
that's
gonna start.
amazing.
We've done. It's
Yeah.
really and being on this short film is now, you know, every set has its different things, but it just came. This is exactly the experience I wanted to have with acting. Reading through my script, learning
Your
my
lines,
script.
yeah.
You know, we know what it's like sometimes. It's just you know, you've got the role, come in next week, bang,
Yeah.
start shooting. So your character building doesn't really get that much of an encouragement, or you don't get to know your character and build its history to now deliver the moment for that script that it's written for.
Yeah.
So with this, I've known about it since November. So
you're
yeah,
studying it
so I'm studying it and
That's
everything's
fantastic.
going well.
Unfortunately, time is never our friends. But there are two things we have to do before we go.
I've got to mention one thing
Okay,
before we
quickly.
go. It's Basket Mouth. I'm actually working on Basket Mouth at the
Basket Mouth.
moment. It's Valentine's, the 14th of
Oh,
February.
you're working with that.
Yes. You see, that's what I'm saying. I've got so much going on. So Basket Mouth, February the 14th. If you do not turn up, I'm talking to the men, the husbands, the boyfriends, the side men, yeah, all of you. If you don't bring your chick to Basket Mouth on the 14th of February,
They're
you're
seeing someone
cheating.
else.
Yeah, you're cheating. And you better show up. Tickets, call me. Anyway.
Okay,
We'll put that
so
through.
now, as you're still looking at that camera, tell the young ones out there, those aspiring to be like you, who have probably been through one or two things, not exactly what you've been through, just have a word with them.
Nothing is impossible. You could go through the worst things and you can go through the best things, but appreciating your everyday is so important. Knowing that you are meant to be here is so important. You do not go through things if you're not supposed to. Your strength is what will always give you that drive to survive every day. If you can't even get up, you're not wrong for doing that. If you can't communicate, if you can't be socializing like the rest of everybody in the world, it's not a bad thing. You're unique as you are, and no matter what you do, you deserve the best, and your experiences doesn't actually identify you. Your experience actually makes you become stronger and move on in life, because life is a journey. You never stop.
Okay, I've got to stop you there. No, we're not going to stop. Our last bit before we go. And normally I give my guests a challenge on the show, right? Yours is going to be easy.
I hope I ain't got a strip.
No, we won't do that. We won't do that. This is a family show. We won't do that. But you've told us throughout the show that you can act in so many, so many dialects. Let's put it that way. So we're going to do like 4.
Okay.
But we're going to start with the one that they stereotype you with. So please just say something to us or to the camera in Patois.
What? Give me a scenario or something you want me to do.
Okay, he's just proposed to you and you're saying no.
Lord God, Jesus, Mary, Joseph. No, son, I don't want to marry you. And not today, not tomorrow, not next year, not the year after. No, darling, I just, right now, I have things on my mind, like my job. I know you first. I may come first. Yes.
Okay, and now let's do that in Cockney.
Yeah, I marry you, sweetheart, because you know what? It's all about me right now. It's all about my P's and my Q's and all that. Babe, you haven't even sorted out the rent. I got a little babby by you, 2 years old. You ain't even looked after her and you want to marry me. Where's the ring, mate? Where's the ring?
Okay, now the Queen's English.
Well, one does, try to say that I'm not saying no. It's just for the moment. But if you stick by me, one day it just, I might say yes.
Okay, in your local dialect, what language? The Pidgin.
Oh boy, I don't carry last so not be today. I know the do am. That one at the Igbo joy because say I be half Igbo, half Yoruba. This one, but I don't want. I go marry you maybe for when safe. I go think not be no, like in no, but sometime in the future, but not now.
And then finally, Yoruba that you say you speak very well.
Chai. Mi ò lè fẹ́ o, mi ní fẹ́ o, má bínú o. Mo love ẹ, mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ but mi fẹ́ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Jẹ́ àdúró díẹ̀. Ó ti tó 2 years, kò tí kọjá 3 years. 3 ọdún mẹ́ta no. Yeah, I do, dear.
Thank you, thank you so much, Jonathan. Oh, you know, that, I wish we could go on forever, but we can't. We
I
can't.
know.
Oh, thank you
It's
so much.
been beautiful.
Thank you so much for coming on the
Epic.
show. Oh, thank you. And you'll come back definitely when you have more projects. When
Oh,
you've done a lot more.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so
Definitely.
much.
Thank you for having me. I've
Thank
enjoyed
you.
myself.
Thank you. Well, that's our show for today. I'm not happy that we have to go, but wait, we do have to go. And I'm sure you've enjoyed our show today. Picked out one or two things from our lovely guest here. We're going to do this again sometime soon. Till then, do take care of yourself. Be good, make someone smile, and don't forget to visit our Facebook page, The Just Steve Show. Our Instagram handle is at The Just Eve Show, and of course, our Twitter handle is at The Just Steve Show. See you again sometime soon. Goodbye and God bless.